going back onto the topic of YouTube, I'd say the best series of videos is Fate Tactics. Alright, so how's the volume and stuff? I know I just walked outside, but I'm ready to go through some of the main story tonight, though. I'll probably be on for another... probably 11 until my time. Boost it a bit. What is it? Game, my voice. Overall volume. How about that one? Voice and game. I think we have to go talk to that douchebag.
Why is this always happening?
Oh, I have like no health.
Really, guys?
Crap out of that guy. Alright. Whew. Who's getting on? I'm not. I don't know. He made it seem like he was there. It's a cat. Meow.
Ah.
Oh, what's the matter? All the way because you're hungry? Meow, meow. Something on the... Wait, is there something that way? Oh, is it the noodle guy? Yes, we befriended like 3 or 4 cats to the max level. Hey, how far are you going? This is right in front of our office. This smoke, can it be? Can't believe it actually exists. Meow. All right. Let Josan know. The Phantom Ramen. Yagami-san, are you sure that's the ramen stalls? There it is. I can't believe it's actually saying it. I surprised myself, but the cat actually guided me here. Cats are gods. Anyhow, let's eat that. Eat at the stall before it disappears. I was gonna disappear, but if you're right, you missed a chance. I don't know when we'll get to eat here next. Let's go. Holy crap, 100k. Oh, I don't have a menu. We always serve as ramen. guys want a bowl each? Oh, yes, sir. We would love to have our own bowls of ramen. I was wanting to share a noodle, actually. This sounds completely stiff from all the nerves. I'm sure he's stiff from that. That said, I don't see anything out of the ordinary with this food stall, except for the fact that there's a lot of cats here. Come to think of it, the rumor is that they use cats in the soup stock for their ramen. Could it be true? Here you go, one order of ramen. Have yours ready in a minute?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me.
I'm no answer this if it's a trade secret, but what do you use for your soup stock? Huh? Oh, you're wondering if we use cats for them?
Huh.
Well, sort of. Ha ha ha, of course we don't. I come from a family of fishermen, so we use our own unique bonito soup stock. It's one of a kind. The cats seem to take a fancy to the bonito flakes, so now the place is filled with our feline friends. This all caused strange rumors about us to spread, and before we knew it, we were being called the Phantom Ramen Stall. But all we've been doing is setting up shop where the bonito stock arrived at parents' place.
I see.
Oh, so that's what's going on. That explains the regular business hours and swarm of cats. Well, there's our answer, Joe. Oh, delicious. Whoa. What is this flavor? The richest and incomparable with any ramen I've ever tasted? All impression followed by an elegant aftertaste. The impact of the soup is unforgettable. The very first bite. I said it isn't too absurd, perfectly matching the ingredients like pork, bamboo shoots, and the green onions. Not only does it bring out each element of the ramen in an inviting way, but it also maintains a balance that can be called the golden ratio. Brilliant. Simply brilliant. He's his own hype man. When you unravel it, you'll find that the requirements are simple. You just soup stock, ginger, mirin, chicken blooms, and garlic. And yet there's something in it that makes it clearly I'm missing here. Was I found a piece that completes the ultimate ramen? What is this key figure of the golden ratio? If it's not the cats in the soup, what could it be? So they caught a word of that, but I'm glad you're enjoying it all the same. If you eat ramen with so much intensity, aren't you going to lose sight of what's really important? Jeff, it's like you said, is this ultimate form of ramen pursuit of simplicity? If there's anything I added it in the end, I'd say it's love. I don't think it could beat me in terms of how much love and passion I put into each bowl. Jeff, enjoy. Does it really taste good because the bonito broth is unique? Maybe use a special method to make it. Or, and here's your bowl. Thanks for waiting. Oh, thank you.
Huh?
Ah! So delicious. Final piece of this was the chef's finger. Not sure if I want to break it to him though. I love ramen. We'll call it love. Alright, interesting. Yeah, so we were actually popped up right over by our office after we befriended some cats. Making my way downtown. They didn't even want to fight. He scratches his armpits while cooking. Yeah. Yeah, we'll call it love. I need all the bento boxes. I think we're gonna meet that guy that I don't particularly like at the office. Oh.
It's hard to imagine. And you're saying Sawa-sensei was given this picture?
Right. And it must have really shaken her up. She wouldn't even stick around to have a chat. Some mysterious woman handed her the photo. She's gotta be linked to Hiro Mikoshiba's murder in one way or another. If I had to guess, she's working with or for Ehara. But I couldn't tell you how they're connected.
It might even be that she's the one who hired the Yokohama Liumang to attack you at that restaurant. If they're telling you to drop the Mikoshiba case, they're connected too.
A threat like that might have worked on a run-of-the-mill detective in over his head.
But how do you think you even got on their radar at all, Yagami-shi? Mikoshiba's case is so big they needed hired muscle to stop you?
If I'm that much of a thorn in their side, the police investigation is worse.
Yeah, that's true. Even if they stop you in your tracks, Kanagawa police would just pick up the trail right where you left off.
I have to figure, I'm not the one they were really there to threaten into staying silent. It was Sawa-sensei. 4 years ago when Toshiro Ehara killed himself, apparently, she thought Mikoshiba was the one bullying him. I set up that meeting with her so she could tell me more about what really happened at the time. But as of now, someone's pretty bent on making sure she doesn't reveal that. That'd be my guess.
Well, if that's the case, I'm afraid their threats were actually pretty effective. Sawa-sensei's lips are sealed now. There's not much we can really do about it.
Don't worry. I'm not near done yet. Besides, they've already made one big mistake.
Yeah?
They hired a gang thinking they could scare a detective off the scent. No way in hell they're expecting me to double down even harder on it.
You're totally right. That was a rather massive oversight on their part.
That night, the news broke on every channel and across the internet that the corpse found in Ijincho had been identified. Every student, teacher, and faculty member at Serio High School would know how Hiro Mikoshiba died. The details were heartbreaking, and a lot of lives were about to be turned upside down.
The alleged bully, Hiro Mikoshiba, turns up dead. There is no mistaking the motive in his murder. As Yagami looks into the heart of the matter, a suicide 4 years prior, he is met with brutal backlash from the underworld. Why does Yagami face resistance at every turn? As night falls over Ijincho, the answer slips further into darkness.
Yes, we have grief counselors on site.
Hello. You've reached
Yes.
Serio High School. Yes.
That's right.
It's tragic news. Mikoshiba-kun was one of our student teachers here, and the school is coping with it as best we can.
Of course. Yes, our parents and guardians have every right to be upset about this. Yes. Oh, yes.
Now to the murder victim found in Izazaki, Ijincho.
Yes.
Authorities announced that they have identified the body as Hiro Mikoshiba, a student teacher at Serio High School. Autopsy reports indicate the cause of death was blood loss from a sharp object. Mikoshiba was reported as a missing person 2 months
So,
ago in October, and
what's the
police
plan
began
today,
to
fellas?
suspect early on.
Honest, this hangover is kicking my ass. I'm gonna be kinda useless.
Maybe don't drink until sunrise.
That's no good. Without you, Kaito-san, who's gonna be the brains of this whole operation?
You'll have to manage, man.
I figure I'll head back to Serio High today. I should check in on Sawa-sensei, see how she's holding up.
She's got a lot on her shoulders now, huh? Pretty teacher like her doesn't deserve it.
Right from the outset, Sawa-sensei flat out denied that Mikoshiba ever bullied Toshiro Ehara. But then we learned she confronted him about his actions 4 years ago. Which means she was starting to suspect he was the bully.
Then some chicken shades shows up, makes some threats, And suddenly, Teach's lips are sealed shut, huh?
Whoever she was, she has to be involved with the murder. How else could she have Mikoshiba's picture from right before he died?
It's almost like the killer was trying to hide any trace of bullying. And if so, that's pretty bizarre.
Why is that?
I mean, if Mikoshiba really was the bully, why bother covering that up? Wouldn't it work in their favor if word of that spread? That way the murder would be, I don't know, more justified?
Yeah, I do see the logic there.
Okay. But what gets me is, why would Sawa-sensei change her answer like that?
Have you considered she may have been pressured to hide the truth? Perhaps by an overcautious superior? I wouldn't put it past Chairman Okuda to pull something like that.
I doubt he has that kind of sway over her, though. Sawa-sensei doesn't exactly mince words with him. Guess we'll have to ask her directly if we really want to know.
Yeah, but didn't she make it pretty clear you need to keep your distance?
What kind of a detective would I be if I gave up because of that?
Point taken. Well, is there anything I can do to help?
Oh, sure is. Help me kick this damn hangover.
Say what?
Might as well hang back, Sugiura. Only I can get in and out of the school without raising a red flag right now.
It'll be interesting to see if the person who passed the note is like the girl from the club. Or detective girl. I mean, he was a student there at one point. He could have been like romantically involved with somebody. But they could have been romantically involved, I guess. This water is so dirty. It could be the officer's wife at first. I mean, it could be a relative. Not completely out of the question, I guess. Oh, you have an outfit design? Yeah, we can make them to order. Be right on it just in a bit. They're done. Pretty proud of this one.
いらっしゃいませ。
That's good, cheap.
ありがとうございました。
Alright. We have our outfit now for the dance group. How much points do we have? 6,000? Give us a good extension. It's so expensive. Hmm. Where are the leggings? You don't have them on? They're under me. Under my jeans. I need to go. Wait, can I walk there? Yeah. Yeah, I wear them under my jeans. It's the winter time. You can wear stuff under your jeans. Looks like school's out already. I check on Sawa Sensei. And try to pick up all the extra items. And get those extracts. Those extracts are be pretty important, I guess, because when I played Judgment 1, we had like the pre-purchase pack, I guess, even though it wasn't about like years later.
Excuse me, Yagami-san?
Huh? Koda-san, what's up? Did a teacher call you over?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you.
Okay.
I saw it on the news earlier. Mikoshiba-sensei was killed. But you already knew that, didn't you?
Yeah.
I figured you knew something.
Guess that's why you've been asking about him. You should have told us, man.
I couldn't. I knew how hard you guys would have taken it.
You know who did it? I mean, a lot for us to know. Seeing how he looked after us and all.
We're still in the dark about that, mostly. Unless you guys have any leads. All we have to go on is he was probably killed soon after he stopped going to class.
So, he really was murdered.
He said on TV it took them 2 months to find the body. Could that mean it happened on the day he went missing?
A good theory, Matsun, but you're starting to sound like one of those mystery club geeks.
Oh, what did Sawa-sensei tell you? She give you anything solid?
Nah, we didn't really get into it yesterday. Way too many, other things came up.
Damn. It's just... It's hard hearing all this, man. Will you at least keep us posted if you find out anything?
No promises, I'm afraid. But hey, I'm glad you guys are warming up to me.
I'm Matsui, by the way.
That's more like it.
She still seems kind of hesitant, though.
Could you keep me in the loop, too? I didn't like Mikoshiba-sensei much, but I never imagined this.
They did it.
Now I'm kinda conflicted about the whole thing.
I get that.
Anyway, I should get going.
How do they know they were gonna talk to? We were gonna talk to Sawa. I think they knew from yesterday. Didn't we tell them that before they took us to the roof and started to try to fight us? Or didn't we tell them? Are they getting along?
Hey, Sawa-sensei?
Look, I know I can't keep you off campus. I don't have that kind of authority. But would you please stop bothering me?
Can you at least tell me what happened yesterday?
Enough! How many times must I repeat myself?
I could give me the time of day if I keep pushing like this. Guess I'll have to do just checking in on her. Or this picture of Mikoshiba's was taken where they found the body. Case must be somewhere in Jicho. I'm gonna stay on the case and he looked into everything.
Hey, Tsukumo? It's me. You think you could pin down where Mikoshiba's body was discovered?
Of course. In fact, I can do that pretty quickly. Why? Did you want to go there now?
That's the idea.
Okay, but do note that it's been a few days since they found him. The police may have already scooped up the evidence.
Yeah, but I want to check it out anyway. Then I can decide if it was a waste of time.
In other words, you've got a detective's intuition? What a superpower to have. Okay, here we go. They found Mikoshiba's body in an abandoned building near Sakura River. It's near a small park. On the second floor of the building, specifically. The first floor is just a bunch of empty boutiques.
You're the man, Tsukumo. Thanks.
I was wondering if that's where... Remember that one time we were playing 7 and they had all those crossbows? They were firing like all those crossbows at us. They had like all the electrical lines going into that one building. Or their spy network thing. Ooh. Yakisoba Pond? Oh yes, milk. What's in the other? It's an air place.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございます。
Too full. Yakisoba Pond, let's try that one. And or pawn. I don't want to activate that side story just yet. Try to go across the street. Was that mugwort I needed earlier? The person's in the walkway there. Honking at him. Rude. No! Need some garlic, I think. Overkill carb-wise, the bread pasta makes me bad. Make you bloat. Yeah, wasn't that where all the crossbows were? An abandoned building near Sakura River, that must be where Yokoshiba's body was found. Oh god. Looks like it's easy to break, but it's still daytime, people are around. See if there's another way in. looking sus. Guys, and good breaks. This is 7 bit gotten hit by a car. Yeah, I know. Can I not go under there?
Uh-huh. Hey.
Oh. That window is closed. There's an open window somewhere?
What the?
Window's closed.
Suspicious.
Window's open, but looks impossible to get there. Seems like sneaking in from the front is out of the question. You should check the back of the building. Broken fencing. I think I could go through with a little effort. Through the rear of the building. Oh, work. I'll just have to improvise. Come on, you can jump that.